Hi there, and welcome to my Earth Signs. Welcome to your weekly reading and energy update for the up and coming week. I use this series by pulling a theme card for the element, and I dive a little deeper, pulling a card for each of my zodiac signs within that element. I also like to look at what chakra centers might need some balancing or attunement or a little nurturing this week to bring about the highest energy. And then I finish it up with an oracle message from my healing deck. All right, so we're going to jump in this week with your theme for my earth signs. And you guys got the 5 of Swords this week. So, swords are about our mental processes, and 5s typically, have to do with some kind of conflict. And, in this card, it is showing somebody who is kind of walking away the victor, but he doesn't look too thrilled about that, right? So this card kind of carries the energy about you may be winning, but at what cost, right? So with what's jumping out at me is that there needs to be some kind of transformation or a broadening of a perspective around some thought that we really hold kind of steadfast to. I think it's calling on some expansion needed so that you can move through these conflicts, not winning it up at what cost, but really in alignment, right? Really with more flow this week. So that's what I'm kind of feeling for you guys this week. So with that energy, I pulled a card for each of my earth signs, and I started with my Taurus friends. And you guys this week got the Page of Cups, right? So the Page of Cups is about our emotions, our relationships, our love, our creativity, that kind of a thing. So what I'm getting from this card, when you look at it, there's kind of rough waters behind the page. I think this card is really just telling you that the rough waters are behind you. You're standing on solid ground now. But what it's asking you is to really, the message I like with this card is to kind of be open to like surprises or miracles or things just coming out of left field. So maybe you're going to be gaining some new awareness around something, some thought process that, the 5 of Swords I was referring to, that maybe there's some new transformation around some thought process that is affecting you on an emotional or spiritual level this week for my Taurus friends. So I'm going to say to lean into your third eye for the thought processes this week, right? Really get some clear vision, and also your solar plexus so that you can really build up your personal power, your confidence, etc. Because there's some new thought that needs to kind of integrate a broader perspective, right, of how we move through conflicts, something about winning at all costs, but not really feeling good about it. Be open to some new expansion around emotional or spiritual ideas that will bring in a more inflow mental thought processes and more inflow of really just dealing with conflicts within your life. And for the healing deck, the message that it brought for my Taurus friends reads, "The root cause of all disease is a negative attitude about taking care of yourself. How do you define taking care of yourself? Create a new self-care practice today. Observe your comfort level when it comes to being good to yourself. Discomfort is a wise teacher." It's funny, that saying, discomfort is a wise teacher, has been really prevalent for me lately. So for my Taurus friends, what I'm kind of feeling out of this card is, really leaning into getting clear and taking care of yourself. Look at what causes discomfort within your thought processes, so that you can really allow some new emotional flow and something to come more in balance between your emotions and your thoughts, so that you can be open to the Page of Cups. And he brings the news of something wonderful coming around our emotions, around our love life, and around creative projects and endeavors. So be open to all opportunities and surprises this week for my Taurus friends. Next, I went ahead and drew a card for my Virgo friends. And you guys, you got the Knight of Cups this week, right? So Knights are about taking action, right? So they're in relation to the theme, right? Which is about needing to transform some kind of thought process so that we're not winning at all costs, so that we're not like maybe holding on to something where we feel like we're winning, but we're not feeling good about it. I'm really feeling that this action card from the night is asking you to really look at letting go of past disappointments around the themes around cups, right? Our emotions and our relationships. Really to take some action and gain a new perspective around some limiting belief that we might hold so that we can break through the conflicts and really feel like we are in more alignment and flow this week. So because the swords and the cups are prevalent for you this week with the tarot deck, I'm going to say also third eye and solar plexus, getting clear vision, really looking for some more self-awareness this week, and taking action to start balancing and nurturing our emotional self. And the healing deck brought this message for my Virgo friends this week. Before you can heal others, you first have to heal yourself. Today, be mindful of how often you judge others. In recognizing why you see others in a negative light, you discover the fears that need to heal within yourself, right? So yeah, we have to heal ourselves, right? So we have to, I'm really feeling like you're being called to gain some new awareness this week, Virgo. And I feel like the Oracle message really is asking you to heal past emotional disappointments so that you can bring about a higher level of thinking about something that may be causing a little bit of a roadblock for you. It'll open up new energy. All right, and finally for my earth signs, we have my Capricorn friends. And you guys, you got the Six of Pentacles this week, right? So Six of Pentacles is really, for me, is about equal give and take within things in our material world, right? Equal energy exchange. So within our relationships, make sure you're not giving or taking too much. It's really calling on you to transform. I think that is the thought that is causing conflicts within your life that the Five of Swords speaks to. I think that is the thought that needs transforming, right? Really leaning into how you can give and receive equally within your relationships. Also, it could be about within things like our work-life balance, right? So that's what I'm seeing for my Capricorns. That's the lesson and what you need to kind of lean into this week to transform that limiting belief. Maybe some of you guys overgive either in relationships or at work or overtake, right? Maybe we are taking too much energy from others. However it resonates, it's time to find balance within that. So again, because it's the Pentacles and the swords for you guys this week, I'm going to say swords, third eye, really getting clear and gaining some self-awareness and grounding this week for the Pentacles, right? Really ground your energy this week to really gain some new insight and some new self-actualization. Okay, and for your message from the healing deck, you guys got recovery isn't a goal, but a process. You never stop repairing and renewing yourself. You must absorb the light and the shadow of each day you live. Don't keep your spirit stuck in yesterday as a new day begins. Prayer is process. Yeah, I'm really thinking you need to look at a pattern around relationships where there may have been codependency, right? And really see about how you can get a broader perspective on bringing in a higher energy and more balance within your relationships. With friends, lovers, family, and also work-life balance. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this week. I hope everybody has a fantastic week moving forward, and I look forward to connecting next Monday. Take care.